and we're here at Simmons Memorial Park in Bethel Park, Pennsylvania, and we've got a good one in store for you today as the first ever Simmons Basketball Association game between the Mannheim Steamrollers and the Piney Fork Creek Rats. The Creek Rats will be wearing blue and the Steamrollers will be in white. And we are set and ready for the tip-off. And Lejeune wins it back to Strang, and we are underway. Strang brings it up, and he's going to let a three fly, and he hits it. The first ever shot made in Simmons basketball history is a three-pointer by Christian Strang. That's a huge shot, and that's going to put him up 3-0. D'Andrea driving, puts it outside. Gasper bodying up on Strang, and he takes a nice bounce off the backboard, and he's going to cut their lead to 1, as it is 3-2 Creek Rats as they begin the break-in. Nick Gasper asking for a pick. He got it. Controlling it, goes to Strang. He's going to let another three fly, and he doesn't connect. Cunahan bringing it back the other way. Goes to Gasper, and he holds it in. Here's James Gasper, tries to pass it inside, but it hits off the rim. Cunahan to D'Andrea, puts up a 2, and he got it. Sawyer D'Andrea is going to give his team the lead 4-3 with that 2-point shot. Strang's going to begin to bring it back the other way off of the inbound. Controlling it, goes to Lejeune, back inside Strang, kicks it out. Gasper driving, puts a shot up, and it doesn't connect. D'Andrea gets the rebound, and he's going to begin to take it back the other way. Sawyer D'Andrea driving on Lejeune, puts a shot up, and it's blocked. A huge stop by Evan Lejeune. Strang takes it back the other way. Goes to Lejeune, driving, puts a shot up, and it takes a bad bounce, and it stays out. Cunahan's going to begin to take it back the other way for Mannheim. Dishes it outside, Gasper. Now to D'Andrea, back to Cunahan, fakes a pass, puts one up, and it doesn't connect. Creek Rats are going to take it back the other way. Here's Lejeune. Goes to Gasper. Nick Gasper controlling it. Looking for a man to pass to. Hangs on to the ball. Goes to Strang. Back up top. Lejeune driving. Goes to Gasper. Gasper bodying up. Outside to Strang. Strang fakes the shot. Lejeune has it. He's going to drive. Kicks it outside to Gasper. He'll fake the shot. He goes back to Lejeune. He fakes a shot. Goes back to Gasper. To Strang. He fakes a pass. Goes to Gasper. And he'll put a shot up. And he's not going to connect. Great ball movement by the Creek Rats, but they end up not getting any points off of it. D'Andrea is going to take it back the other way. Slows the pace down as his team needs a little breather. He's going to let a three fly, and it won't connect. Cunahan with the rebound, puts a shot up, hits the back side of the backboard, and he puts another one up, and it does not connect on either of them. Back the other way. Here's the Creek Rats. Ball goes through Gasper's hands. Strang grabs it. He's going to drive, cuts back out, goes back inside, puts a floater up, and he's going to connect. Creek Rats lead at 5-4 after those 2-point shot by Christian Strang. D'Andrea slowing the pace down. He's going to bring it in, and a tip by Gasper, and he's a little frustrated as he got a piece of the ball, but he wasn't able to fully get his hand on it. And the Mannheim Steamrollers will inbound. Eddie Cunahan dishes it to Jim Gasper. Gasper goes to D'Andrea, inside to Cunahan, and he's blocked by Lejeune. That's another one for him in this game. Evan Lejeune controlling it, kicks it to Gasper. He's going to hang on to it. He goes to Lejeune. He puts up a shot, takes a bounce, and it doesn't drop. Tough bounce for Evan Lejeune. D'Andrea calling for something here. He's going to control it, though. Goes to Cunahan. Back inside, D'Andrea puts up a shot, and he's blocked too. Great ball movement by Mannheim. Here's Gasper all alone. Puts up a shot, doesn't connect. Gets his rebound, puts up another one. It doesn't drop for him. D'Andrea wins the battle, and Gasper's frustrated after that. He had 2 chances, but he couldn't connect. And a huge break for Mannheim as they get the D-stop. And here's Gasper putting up a shot, and it doesn't drop. A horrible bounce. Is this going to go back the other way for the Creek Rats? Lejeune puts up a 3. and it hits the top of the backboard. Gasper gets the rebound. Here's Nick Gasper in the corner. Covered by D'Andrea. He's going to drive. Breaking out of it, misses the shot. Lejeune puts one up, and he's going to connect. That's Evan Lejeune giving the Creek Rats a 7-4 lead. Cunahan controlling the ball. Dishes it to D'Andrea. He's going to let one fly from three. He got it. A huge three-pointer by Sawyer D'Andrea, and this game's all tied up at 7. He's got 5 points in the game. Strang's going to move it in. Controlling it. Gasper sets the pick. Strang doesn't use it. Moves it to Gasper. Here's Nick Gasper posting up on Jim Gasper, his brother. Goes to Strang. Puts up a shot, and he airballs it. Tough break for the Creek Rats. Going back the other way. Here's Cunahan. He's going to let a shot go, and it doesn't connect. Lejeune the rebound. Goes to Strang. Strang in the corner. Pressured there by D'Andrea. Goes to Lejeune. He's going to drive. Kicks it outside to Gasper. He's got it now. Strang sets the pick. Gasper's going to let one fly from three, and it doesn't connect. Lejeune gets the rebound. He'll put another one up, and he makes it. 9-7 lead for the Piney Fork Creek Rats over the Mannheim Steamrollers. Under a minute to play in this first quarter. D'Andrea has the most points for his team at 5. Goes to Gasper. He'll let one fly, and an air ball. He doesn't make contact with anything except the net. Lejeune slowly brings it into the attacking zone. Goes to Strang. Fakes a shot. Kicks it outside to Gasper. Gasper to Lejeune. He'll put one up, and it doesn't connect. Here's Jim Gasper taking it back the other way. He'll go across to D'Andrea. He's going to let one fly from three. And another air ball. Some tough shooting for both teams in this late sequence. As the clock dwindles down to the final seconds, Strang's going to let one go from three, and it doesn't connect. He gets his own rebound. He lets another one go, and it won't connect. And that's going to do it here in the first quarter of action. Piney Fork Creek Rats lead 9-7 over the Mannheim Steamrollers. And we are back for the second quarter of action as the Steamrollers are going to begin to take the ball up. And great job by the cameraman. And it's a three-pointer for James Gasper. He's going to give the Steamrollers a lead 10-9. It was tough to see the play and what happened. Our cameraman behind the camera there, Toby D'Andrea, kind of messed it up, but no worries on the big man. Here's Gasper controlling it. Goes down low. Lejeune has the ball. Fakes a couple shots, puts it up, and it doesn't go for him. A tough bounce. And there's a lob pass. Cunahan driving, and he's going to miss. D'Andrea goes back outside to Gasper. Fakes the shot, goes to Cunahan, now to D'Andrea. Puts a shot up, and it won't drop. Gasper's going to hold it in, but it's going to go right to the Creek Rats. And Evan Lejeune's going to take it the other way. He goes to Strang, who puts a shot up, and it doesn't connect. D'Andrea taking it back the other way. Puts a move on Strang. Puts it up, and he got it. A good play there by Sawyer D'Andrea one-on-one. And he gives the Steamrollers a 12-9 lead. As they were losing 9-7 to start the second. And oh, look at this. Here's a turnover. It's going to go back the other way. Here's Cunahan. Goes to D'Andrea over Strang, and D'Andrea is going to float that one in. The Steamrollers are on a tear right now. It's 14-9. As the Creek Rats need to settle down and gain their composure back. Strang sets a pick. The roll off by Cunahan. Nick Gasper slowly brings it down low, and it hits off his leg and goes out. That is tough for the Creek Rats. Jim Gasper, his brother, is going to inbound as he goes to Sawyer D'Andrea, who will slowly take it up court, who moves it back to Jim Gasper. Jimmy Gasper trying to get around his brother, drives, passes it to Eddie Cunahan, fakes the shot, goes to Sawyer D'Andrea, who goes back to Jim Gasper. Gasper fakes over his brother and floats a nice shot in, as he has 7 points on the game after making that shot. It's 16-9, Steamrollers. Gasper is going to bring it back the other way. This is Nick Gasper, the younger brother of the two. controlling it, goes to Strang. Strang holds on to it, goes back to Nick Gasper. Gasper has it outside, a pick by Strang. He's going to let one fly. He misses. Strang gets the rebound. Driving, puts one up, and he misses. A complete air ball for Christian Strang, and that's a tough break for the Creek Rats, as they needed to get some points there, but they will come away with none, as it still remains 16-9. Steamrollers. Cunahan tries a behind-the-back pass. It's read by Gasper, and he's going to score. That's going to cut the Steamrollers' lead to 5. It's 16-11. Great read by Nick Gasper, as Eddie Cunahan tries to get a little fancy on that play, and he pays for it. Cunahan driving. He's going to miss on the floater. Fakes the shot. Forces Lejeune to try to block the first play, and he's going to score, as it's now 18-11. Mannheim with the lead. Those are the first points for Cunahan in tonight's game. Strang's got the ball. He hasn't scored since the first quarter. Fakes it. Controlling onto it. Looking for a play. Kind of gets hacked in the face there. Moves it to Gasper, who puts it up and takes heavy contact, but it will go through, as it is now 18-3. Mannheim still leading. And it appears that there is going to be a timeout for Mannheim after that bucket for Nick Gasper off of the major contact. And if you don't know, there are no free throws except for under 2 minutes in the fourth quarter, so Nick Gasper won't be able to get an and one on that play. And we are back to resume the second quarter of play after the quick timeout by Mannheim. And they begin the ball off the inbound. D'Andrea is going to let a 3 go. And that's going to hit the net, as it does not go through for Sawyer D'Andrea. Strang the inbound, taking it back the other way. Hangs onto the ball. 1-on-1 with Jim Gasper. A pick there by Nick Gasper. And there's a slap by Ed, and he's feeling it, and Lejeune's going to score, and he's hurt off that. That was a good hack to the hand, and he was a little unsteady after that. Here's Sawyer D'Andrea. Hands it off to Ed. Here's Cunahan driving with the spin and a good finish. Even fighting through the pain, after taking a tough hack with the hand, he's still holding on to his arm there. Here's Strang. He's going to let one fly. Doesn't connect. D'Andrea the rebound. Oh, and this one's held in there. That was a little bit of a bobbled play. And Sawyer's going to begin the break-in. Lejeune guarding him. Leaves it for Jim Gasper, who goes back to Sawyer D'Andrea, who is out of frame. He's going to come back in. Hanging on to the ball. He's going to let one go. And it won't go, as Nick Gasper is going to get the rebound. He's going to take it back the other way. (20-15), Mannheim leads. Gasper calling for something. The pick set by Strang. Poorly executed. Here's Lejeune and a steal there by Cunahan. He's going to take it back the other way. Here's Gasper, puts one up. It doesn't go. Nick Gasper is going to throw it over to Strang to bring it in. Fakes the shot. Goes to Nick Gasper. Back inside. And another steal. But Strang gets it back. It's almost another steal by Eddie Cunahan. Gasper's got it. He's going to let one go from 3. Doesn't connect. D'Andrea, another rebound in this game. That's one of many. So he's been a premier performer in tonight's game, putting up some high-scoring action with a lot of defensive rebounds. He's got it in the corner as he goes to Jim Gasper. And they're going to try to get the last shot of the quarter as he holds it. The clock bleeds down. Jim puts the shot up at the horn, and it won't go. So that's going to do it for the end of the first half. Mannheim leads 20-15 after one. And we're back here in Simmons Memorial Park to begin the third quarter. And this has been a very close battle between the Mannheim Steamrollers and the Piney Fork Creek Rats. The score is 20-15, Mannheim leading in this game, as we've seen some great performances by many players, and it's just sad to think that one team's going to have to lose this game, as they both deserve to win after the fight they've put on. Strang controlling it, puts a shot in the air, and oh my gosh, air ball goes shooting over the hoop, and Nick Gasper gets the rebound and puts it up. And that's going to cut the lead to 3, as it's 20-17. Gasper's got 6 points on the game after making that shot. Here's Jim Gasper. Controlling it goes to Sawyer D'Andrea, looking for a pass, faking it. He's going to drive, and he puts one up, and he takes a little bit of contact there. But they talk about it for a minute, and they decide there was nothing too big, as he missed the shot, and the Creek Rats are going to begin to take it back the other way. Nick Gasper slowly bringing it up the court. Controlling it, goes to Strang. Strang fakes a couple passes, goes to Lejeune. Oh my gosh, that one nearly goes shooting out. Great save by Lejeune. Strang sets the pick, goes to Gasper. Gasper, the pass to Strang, and this one's bobbled. It might go out, but it's held in by Strang as Jim Gasper grabs it after it being held in by Strang. Jim Gasper controlling it, starting to drive. Goes to Cunahan, back outside. D'Andrea lets a 3 go, and it won't connect. And an offensive rebound for Jim Gasper, and he tries to slide it inside to Sawyer D'Andrea, but that one's broken up by Evan Lejeune. Creek Rats are going to slow the play down. A 3-pointer ties this game up. Here's Gasper, lets one fly, and it hits the net, doesn't go through. Tough break right there, as that shot would have made it a 1-point Mannheim lead. Controlling it is Gasper. Goes to D'Andrea. Now to Cunahan. He's going to drive, and it's moves it on to Sawyer D'Andrea, and that one won't go. Oh my gosh, what a horrible bounce for Sawyer D'Andrea, and he can't believe it, as it's back the other way. Here's Lejeune. He's going to let a 2 go. It doesn't connect. This is just purely defense. Very little offense, as we've only seen one basket made in this third quarter. Little bit of nervousness with each team, as they do not want to give up any big chances. D'Andrea lets a 3 fly, and it doesn't go. Strang with the rebound. Gasper inside to Strang. He puts one up, and it's swatted down. D'Andrea's going to turn it back the other way, but he slows it down as he's running out of gas. He's going to control it. He goes to Cunahan. Does a little spin move, and he puts one up, and a great play there by Eddie Cunahan, as he's got 6 points on the game, and he gives the Steamrollers their little bit of more comfort space, as it's 22-17. Gasper fakes the shot from 3, controlling it. Outside. Strang sets the pick. He'll come off of it. Strang lets a 3 go. Doesn't connect. He gets his own rebound. Strang inside to Gasper. Nick Gasper controlling it. Goes to Evan Lejeune. Guarded there by Sawyer D'Andrea. Kicks it inside to Strang. Strang faking shots. He puts one up and it won't go. Lejeune gets the rebound. He can't get it to drop. Strang barely holds it in, and it's going to go back the other way for the Steamrollers. Strang racing back to help out on D, and Eddie Cunahan lets a 3 go, and it doesn't connect. And an awkward inbound there by the Creek Rats, as they're kind of talking it out as they work it back up court. And we can't see the play. Great job by the cameraman there. Big guy, Toby D'Andrea. There's Nick Gasper controlling it. Goes to Evan Lejeune. Bobbles it a little bit. Goes to Strang. Strang to Gasper. Gasper back to Strang. He's going to let a 3 fly. And it just hits the outside of the rim. What a battle this third quarter has been. No space for errors, but there's been plenty of them. No one's been able to capitalize off of the offensive mistakes caused by both teams. There's Jim Gasper. He's going to drive. Goes under the hoop, and he puts it up, and it just won't drop. A brutal bounce for Jim Gasper, and you see it in the expression that he makes on his face. Strang has it. Goes to Lejeune. Strang setting a pick on D'Andrea. Lejeune driving. He's going to put it up. He'll miss. Gets his own rebound. He's battling there. Puts it up again, and he makes it. Some much-needed points there by Evan Lejeune. And once again, 3-point game, 22-19, Mannheim leads. And there's a sweet play there by Eddie Cunahan, giving them some more insurance. 24-19 is the score after that play. Here's Strang. Hangs on to it. Guarded by Jim Gasper. He goes to Nick Gasper. Nick hangs on to it. Strang sets the pick. Nick uses it. He's going to pass to Strang. Strang's going to put one up, and he got it off the board. He's got 7 points on the game. Once again, 3-point game, 24-21. There's the pass inside. Gasper got it. He puts it up. And a great play there by Mannheim. As they continue to bring back that 5-point lead. It's just back and forth. Here's Strang. All fired up, trying to drive. Didn't go nowhere. He kicks it out to Gasper. Here's Nick Gasper, puts it up. And he's going to score 2. He's got 8 points on the game. 26-23. Not much time left here in this third quarter. D'Andrea goes to Gasper. Jim Gasper hanging onto the ball. Goes to Eddie Cunahan. Back to Sawyer D'Andrea. Lets a 3 fly, and it won't connect. He's all fired up. And here's Nick Gasper going back the other way. Not much time left here in the third quarter. Gasper's going to let one fly at the horn, and it won't go. So that's going to do it for this third quarter. This is a battle. It's only a 3-point game. 26-23 after 3 quarters of play. And we are set and ready to begin this fourth quarter of play. And this has been a very good contest. This fourth quarter should be very interesting, as this game is only separated by 1 shot, and that is a 3-pointer. It's 26-23, Mannheim with the lead. As Gasper gets the ball, looking for a pass, goes inside to D'Andrea. 1-on-1 with Lejeune, puts it inside to Cunahan. Cunahan's going to put a shot up, doesn't connect. D'Andrea gets the rebound. Posting up on Lejeune, puts another one up, and it hits the top of the backboard and will go out. Well, that was a huge possession there, as Mannheim needed to extend this lead a little bit to put some pressure on the Creek Rats. Gasper controlling it. Pressured there by Cunahan. Strang sets a pick. Gasper moves it off to Lejeune. He's going to drive. He'll put up a shot, and it doesn't go. Gasper with the rebound. Jim Gasper slowly brings it back up court as the Steamrollers made a huge defensive stop as they continue to lead by 3. D'Andrea controlling it. Chewing some clock here in the fourth quarter. Gasper pressured by Strang. Dishes it off to D'Andrea, who fakes a shot. D'Andrea puts it to Cunahan. Goes under the hoop, way outside, and that one's going to be picked off by Strang. A 2-on-1 going back the other way. Strang puts it up, and he misses the layup. As they really needed those points. If that goes in, this is a 1-point game, but it doesn't go for Strang. And Cunahan misses a 3, as that would have been a dagger. Would have put him up by 6, and a huge defensive pickup there. And another shot, and this time, Sawyer D'Andrea is going to get the basket. 28-23, and he's got 11 points on the game, and he's really put together a great performance. He's been all over the court. Gasper puts up a 3, and it almost drops, but it doesn't. And here is Sawyer D'Andrea bringing it up the court. So he goes to Jim Gasper, back to D'Andrea. He's going to let a 3 fly, and it won't connect. Cunahan gets the board, misses the first shot. Second one, he's got it. As it is 30-23 for the Mannheim Steamrollers. As Piney Fork's got to start getting some points on the board here if they want to have a chance to win this, as they have been a little bit lax on defense and they've been not able to score yet in this quarter. There's a long stretch pass. It's caught. Gasper puts it up, but he's blocked by Strang. Unexpected play there. Gasper's going to put it up. He doesn't make it. Hanging onto it. Goes out to Strang. Fakes the shot. Holding onto the ball. He goes to Lejeune. Fakes a pass. Pressured there by Sawyer D'Andrea. Lejeune goes to Gasper. Nick Gasper controlling it. Here's Strang from the free throw line, and it doesn't go. Another missed shot by the Creek Rats, as that tally of missed shots just continues to add up, and this has just been brutal for them. Jim Gasper lets a three go, but it doesn't connect. And it looks like the Creek Rats are going to take a timeout. 30-23 is the score as we head to the break. And the players are back and ready to resume this fourth quarter of action as Mannheim leads 30-23. These players got filled up on a nice drink of some Piney Fork Creek water as they are all fired up and ready to go here downtown Simmons Memorial Park. Strang has it outside, pressured there by Jim Gasper. He goes to Nick Gasper, driving, puts up one, and it just doesn't fall. Creek Rats applying some pressure there. He's Gasper going back the other way, and wow. Eddie Cunahan has an easy bucket. No one's back there on him. There's a little bit of miscommunication for the Creek Rats, as if their attempt at coming back in this game wasn't hard enough. Strang has it under the hoop, pressured there by Jim Gasper. Nick Gasper puts up a shot, and it just doesn't fall. Sawyer D'Andrea is going to take it back the other way. Dishes it off to Jim Gasper. Now to Cunahan. Oh, and he fakes a little drive as he hands it off to D'Andrea, who misses the three-point shot. Creek Rats are going to rush it back into the zone, bringing the heat. Strang with the ball. He goes to Nick Gasper in the corner, who drives, puts up a shot, doesn't go. Lejeune picks up the rebound, puts another one up, doesn't connect, and they're going to intentionally foul. And the Creek Rats have not made a shot in this fourth quarter as we are under 2 minutes. So that means the team can intentionally foul to send a player to the free throw line. It stops the clock, and the opposing team will get 2 shots. So here's Sawyer D'Andrea, who's going to put up 2 shots from the free throw line. He's going to miss his first one, trying to get some encouragement from his 2 teammates. Well, he makes the second one. He's got 12 points on the game, 33-23 as they lead by 10. Strang driving, goes under the hoop, puts it up, and doesn't make contact with anything. That play was looking to be something nice. Here's a turnaround play there by Cunahan, but he misses it. Some solid defense by Strang as he got back, but he intentionally fouls D'Andrea to stop the clock, and he'll go back to the line to shoot. Sawyer D'Andrea, 1 for 2 at the line so far. He's going to get another chance as he makes his first one. And that's some huge shooting right there. Clutch for Sawyer D'Andrea, as he's got 14 on the game, as he made both of his free throws. Gasper's going to launch one up for 3. Strang tries to keep it in, nearly goes off of D'Andrea and goes right back out, and they will intentionally foul Jim Gasper. 35-23, Mannheim leads. This is just not looking good for the Creek Rats. Gasper at the line, the big man. He makes his first shot. That shot looked perfect. He's going to go to put up his second one. Doesn't connect as Cunahan goes screaming in there, but he's unable to get the rebound. So the pass was read there as D'Andrea puts up a shot, but it doesn't hit anything. Lejeune's going to go back the other way. Puts up a three, and wow, he makes it. A huge shot there for Evan Lejeune to cut this Mannheim lead back down to 10, as they will once again intentionally foul. Jim Gasper heads to the line. He's made it 1 for 2 at the line so far, as he just was up here. And another great shot as he's going to add another one. Strang moving his spot on the line. And he'll miss the second. But not bad shooting there. 37-36. And we don't know what's going on here. There we go, as we can see the offensive play. Lejeune's going to put up another three, and it nearly drops again. That would have been huge. Not sure what happened right there between Cunahan and Nick Gasper. And look at Jim Gasper. He's all fired up coming into the screen. And that's going to do it. I think they've called a timeout. So Mannheim Steamrollers lead this 37-26 as we head to the break. And here we go. We are back after the timeout by Mannheim. And here's Sawyer D'Andrea. And looks like Nick Gasper is going to intentionally foul. At this point in the game, I think this game is just about over. 11-point lead with under a minute left. I think Mannheim's going to take this one, but D'Andrea is going to go back up to the line, and he'll make his first shot. And he misses the second one. He's got 15, and he's put together a great performance. Strang's got it for the Creek Rats, and he'll put up a three. And oh man, that one nearly drops for him. Just a chance to pad the stats a little bit, as he's got 7 on the game, as he's gone dry after scoring some points in the first half. Cunahan goes outside to D'Andrea at the horn, and he's going to sink it. And Mannheim's going to win this game 41-26, as this game was a lot closer than the score showed. Sawyer D'Andrea 18 points, and he really had himself a game. And that's going to do it with the first game of the season. Thank you very much for listening, folks, and have a good day.